Capricorn, how are you, my loves? Welcome, Inflow Tarot. Mary Patricia here. It's been a while since I've seen you. I've been trying to recover. It's been almost 2 weeks since I lost my voice. I want to thank you for all your messages, all your love, and all your care. You're like, where have you been? I'm like, yeah, like I'm a little bit under the... But I wasn't really under the weather. I just lost my voice. I mean, so I spent most of the time in silence, just meditating, eating, writing, just doing these little things I couldn't use my voice for. And it's really interesting when you don't have a voice. The way how you channel your energy is completely different. So Capricorn, so yes, I'm here to give you a little reading. Let's see. End of March vibes. Let's go for that. End of March vibes. I'm hoping my throat holds up. I've got good... I've got a good feeling about it. I've got a very good feeling about it. So Capricorn, what is happening with you at this present time? Let's see. How have you been? How are you doing? What's happening in your life? You lot have the most interesting lives too, my Capricorns. Okay. Let's get some cards for Capricorn. What do we have? Okay. Give me some more. Okay. See now. All right. Okay, that's interesting. Why are they all falling like that? Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm so dramatic. I should wait until I finish bloody doing the thing before I just start being like, oh, what's going on there? Oh, Cappy. All right. I'll take it as is. I'll take it as it is. So Capricorn, I have the Sun, I have the Temperance, and I have the Ten of Cups. Now the Sun is lying on the side like so, okay? Temperance is upright, and the Ten of Cups is also like this. So this is interesting. That's very simple. For me, the top row is easy. There is something here that you're probably doing too much of, you know. Thing with Temperance, right, because it's in between of these really sort of powerful cards, the Sun and the Ten of Cups. So there's something here that you're doing, you know, there's not allowing for the Sun to be upright and not allowing you for you to get your Ten of Cups. There's something here. So it's bringing something into balance. It's something you're doing too much of. So this could even be slight addictions and things like this. I'll give you a good example. It's like, for instance, if you just spend all of your time just watching Netflix, knowing that you have all of these other things to do, but out of nowhere, like, there's this thing you really enjoyed watching and you're just like, yeah, like it's me time. Not every minute of the day is me time, people. Let me just tell you. Just saying. Okay, so there's something here you're doing too much of that's not allowing you to find a sense of balance. You need to find that sense of balance that your happiness can be increased. There's a call here maybe to seek your inner child. Instead of maybe watching the Netflix all day, maybe seek your inner child. Okay, the Sun upright, you know, it's very much the whole thing of going inwards to explore excitement and fun and joy. What brings you fun and joy, team? What brings you fun and joy? This is now here what you need to be exploring. You know, the Temperance card is also a very interesting thing. This person has 1 foot in the water on the original card, has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the earth. Unconsciousness and consciousness, okay? What are you bringing into your consciousness that is landing in the material plane that isn't working? There is something here, you know, I don't know if it's overthinking, I don't know if it's over, you know, this can apply to anything. Over exercising, anything that's too much is just too much. Anything you do in excess is too much. This is a call for you to bring that into balance. So these two cards here can turn upright. That's how you want them. That's what you want them to be. I think it's interesting they fell like that and that the Temperance is right in the middle. So it's almost like a balancing of your happiness and your joy. What are the things that bring you happiness and joy? Are you unconsciously cultivating a life where joy and happiness is the desired state? Is that happening for you? Capricorn. All right. Underneath of those three cards, I have the Tower. Change is imminent. I have the Chariot. Movement is imminent. And I have the Princess of Cups. So with the Tower team, as we know, like, this is something that is breaking something down, bringing something down to the very foundations that you can start again. It's interesting that it's in line here with the Sun that hasn't quite yet turned upright. I need to clarify this because this now feels very interesting. Out of 6 of the cards, 4 of them are major. You know, so these are landmarks, huge life changes, shifts, realizations. Yeah. And with the Chariot underneath of Temperance, you know, this is something really that you're manifesting. So I think you are working on this. I mean, you're working on bringing something, I wanted to say, to life. That's very interesting because that's not really here, okay? So if you're working on bringing something to life at this particular point in time, what is interesting is that this is the second time I've tried your reading. On the first reading, you had the Empress. So maybe some of you are pregnant. Maybe some of you are birthing new ideas and creative endeavors, new businesses, new ventures, new explorations. There could be something new that's happening, okay? And it's something that is moving forwards quite quickly at this particular time. Everything you're doing is being guided, divinely guided. It's almost like there are things that you want to do, right? But you don't particularly have the complete control over it. So it's almost like the outcome, you know, of how the situation prevails isn't really in your control, so to speak. That's annoying, isn't it? Because it's just like, I need it to happen on this date in this way, and it's almost like it's not going to happen like that. Yeah, but someone here is dreaming, crafting new things in their head, very, very creative. It's a very emotional person here, very emotional energy that I'm feeling. It's about emotional stability, emotional cohesion. It's almost like there's a thing here, reconciling with yourself. You need to reconcile with yourself to bring balance. Okay, let's get some more on this. Like, why is the Tower here? That's important to know, isn't it, team? Why is the Tower here? Can I just get clear messages on the Tower? Thank you. Clear messages on the Tower. Let's go. All right. So why is the Tower here? Can I just get 2 to 3 cards, please, on the Tower? Yeah, just give me what's relevant. Okay. Page of Pentacles. This could be a new opportunity that's coming in. Let me shuffle you again. Yeah, this could be a new opportunity. Okay. This could be a new opportunity. New opportunity in abundance that's coming in. So that birthing of something new that's not here, it feels like it is here. All right. There is somebody here who is thinking about going back to something that they deemed great. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Because even you're not sure that you should actually go back to this particular thing. So it's almost like the Tower moment is happening almost to cleanse that whole situation out so that there will be a new offer. And the new offer could be a partnership, could be of love, a partnership, Two of Cups here, you know, or this could be reconciling with yourself. Remember, the Two of Cups is not always the love card, you know, although we do really see it as the love card. But sometimes in these particular readings, you know, it feels like it's more about one person's journey rather than anything else at this point. We can read it both ways. Yeah, so with this Two of Cups, it's interesting because I've also got the Ten of Cups here. So it's not complete harmony. It's not complete happiness. But something here is going to crumble so that something could be rebuilt almost. That's interesting. I want one on the Two of Cups, just one. Yeah, so that something can be rebuilt. There we go, a Hierophant, baby. So the Hierophant, in an official capacity, is the card of marriage. A Hierophant could also be the card of higher education, you know. So when I say you and your higher self, it can definitely also be that you learning, crafting out a brand new path for yourself. So I feel like there's somebody here who can take two directions and possibly isn't sure which one to actually take, you know, but there is a direction here of a partnership that could actually lead to marriage. Now, let's get away from, yeah, some of you are currently singular, double Tower, and the Sun again. So it's likely here that there is a relationship that has previously crumbled, or is going through some alterations, changes that needed to do that in order to come back together to be something that was beautiful and conducive for both parties to be satisfied. Okay, let's see what else is happening here. So why is the Sun on the side? Give me 2 to 3 cards on the Sun, please. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, this is about a decision. 2 of Swords. I didn't even wait for me to even shuffle. Yeah, this is about a decision. I've got the Ace of Cups. There's confusion here because there seems to be a lot of options and choices. Some of these choices are illusionary. They're not all viable choices. As a choice goes, they're not all viable choices, if you know what I mean. The cups don't all have love hearts and sweets and pancakes in them. Some of these cups have snakes and skulls in them, so they're not particularly conducive for a real choice. This is a choice in love. Somebody here wants to work in a partnership, right? But this feels like it's more, you know, a creative thing. It feels more creative, even though how it's landed is also very much a coming together with other parties to solidify the foundations of the home. Does that make sense to anybody? There is a pause with this though, you know. I mean, so there may have been some stagnant time in between of things happening. The Tower may have already have happened. It feels like it happened in the past, right? And now I can just see somebody sweeping up the debris. I see somebody sweeping up the debris. And wiping sweat. Them towers are not easy, mate, let me tell you. Why did you fall? You got double Chariot. That's a blessing, mate. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so double Chariot here. Double Chariot here. One fell upright and one fell crossing like that. So, and the Queen of Cups upright. Maybe some of you are getting new vehicles. I.e. new wheels, honey. But this feels like something is going to move quickly. You know, there's a lot of determination in this particular situation, a lot of determination. Somebody here is highly intuitive. This is the second time I've had a feminine cup card. I've got the Princess of Cups and now I have the Queen of Cups. You know, so apart from these vivid dreams of bringing something onto the material plane, this is also somebody who is highly intuitive. They know things, you know, very loving, very, very, very kind. And the cup that she has to offer, you know, I want you to feel free to switch energies. This could be you, or it could be somebody else that you know. This is definitely not for all Capricorns this week. She's very willing to offer her cup. And her cup is quite different from all of the other queens as well. Like, it's not just any cup kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's quite special. So she has somebody special in mind here. You may have somebody special in mind here that you really want to offer your cup to. Why is the Queen of Cups here? And why is she really in my grill? You know, I feel like she's really in my, like, I need to talk about her. Yeah, that's really fascinating. So she is the one who is trying to hold down the stability. She wants this stability. Feel free to switch the genders, all of the things. Yeah, she wants this stability. Once again, you've got this card of this individual who kind of has one foot in the water and one foot on the earth. A lot of vulnerability, a lot of openness, a lot of healing and faith and joy, being open. I love that. I love that star card. It's air energy. It's Aquarius energy, actually. So maybe some of you are dealing with an Aquarius or you have these placements. So there's someone here, okay, who may also have a water placement, all right? This person is really working on their stability. This could also be celebrations. So there could be a celebration that's coming up at this particular time. Somebody here has been meditating, taking rest, you know, a little bit of R&R. You know, this celebration could also be a marriage. I think it's really interesting. I don't know why this marriage thing is coming up so strongly for you this week. End of March. Then we are coming into spring. You know, it's when these weddings start happening, isn't it, team? Yeah. I mean, in the card, you know, there's a couple here that is very happy. There are celebrations. There are people around. People coming together. Joyfulness, happiness. The merging of two. 4 very much has to do with the foundations. This is the 4s. Okay. Why is the 10 of Cups also on the side? Because these sideway cards, sometimes they throw me off a little bit. 10 of Cups, why is that happening on the side? Okay, because there's a conversation that has to happen. There's a counterpart here, King of Cups, and we also had the Queen of Cups. But we also have the Queen of Swords. We had 1-3. There could be a third-party situation. There may not be a third-party situation. I've only had 1-3, so we can sweep that aside. That could just be for one person, that third-party situation. The King of Cups, you know, King of Cups, he's really been in your readings a lot. This person, I think, is the individual or the energy that you've had the Tower moment with, or that you will have the Tower moment with. It's somebody who you feel like there's a possibility of happiness, right? But for some reason, okay, so let's look at that reason. What are the obstacles to this wonderful relationship here? Because I do have the Four of Swords here, showing that somebody has retreated and is taking the time out to think, heal, rest and replenish. Meditation. I always see that as a meditation card more so than anything else, going more inward rather than just being outward bound, giving it all large out there. What are the obstacles to this relationship? Just give me 2 to 3 cards. Okay, those two fell. Somebody feels like there's a lack of abundance in this relationship. It's almost like it was an epiphany. So somebody here could have been thinking, yeah, there's a lot of potential. I mean, people, ladies in particular, how many of you have sort of dated someone on the premise of potential? This seems like it could have been that. You know, cute person, really romantic, sexy. It's like, yeah, there's potential. Like, I can work with this, right? He's got skills in things. He just needs to get a job. He just needs to get things going. This looks like that situation. The obstacle is abundance seems to be limited. And somebody had a light bulb moment. Ting! It was just like, dude, I don't know if there's going to be any abundance in this. I'm out of here. Very interesting. And that could have caused the Tower moment. So somebody is reconciling with that. Deep. Okay. For some reason, I feel like somebody lives quite far away from somebody. Give me some more on that. I was just about to do something else. Is there anything else on this reading that you want to share with me? Anything else? Give me 1 or 2 cards. Anything else that I need to know? Yeah, somebody's... I mean... Somebody's considering going back to something that they considered to be good. Remember I said that earlier. But because of this lack of abundance, they are deciding to be in their head about it when really they know what the answer is. Yeah, there's somebody who's really working hard and persevering. A lot of defensiveness actually with this. It's interesting. It's almost like the energy I'm getting off this card, you know, I never really get that energy off this card, the 9 of Wands. The energy I'm getting off this card is very much like, well, love ain't working out, so I may as well just work, you know. So there's something that is a little bit resentful about it. You know, the person is just like, I'm just going to do the work then. There's no point in anything else. Can you give me some more on that? Can I get some more clarification? Maybe 1 or 2? Yeah. And the Lover's card went and fell right on top of the King of Cups. So somebody is really disgruntled about love. So they're just focusing on persevering on their own journey at this particular point in time. That is great. I love that. I love that. You know, but there does have to be a, God, what sort of English was that? That was very weird English. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords here, somebody is very much in that energy of just trying to get clear on things and delivering messages on things. They're dropping bombs all over the gaff, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit like, no, that's not working. I don't want to hear from you. I'm cutting you off. Someone here is just being really sort of like pow, 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 pow. And they're not even messing, not for a second. Okay. These messages are very interesting today. Can I have 3 cards, please? What is the advice for Capricorn with this particular situation or anything else that came up? Because there is still a spiritual journey that's going on here that I feel. What is the advice? Give me 3. Okay. 3, please. What is the advice on my Cappies? For end of March, what do they need to know? So the cards just really wanted to explode. Ooh. Oh. Capricorn. So you have the 7 of Swords. They want you to be strategic about it. If you still need the person for something, don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Don't do a me. I'm very, very good at doing that. I'm just like, forget that. Don't need it. Don't want it. Move it on, mate. 7 of Swords, okay? 7 of Swords can come across as very sort of sneaky and underhand. That is true. But what you need to also remember with the 7 of Swords is that there's guidance about it, okay? I feel that somebody here is being clever about it, and you need to be clever about it. This person is still useful in some kind of way. And if you have a look at the original card, there's very much like this person has taken 5 swords, and the 2 that they sort of left. And because they couldn't carry everything, you know. So there's a call for somebody to be really strategic. Look at what it is that you need in your life, in your businesses, or whatever it is. Take what it is that you need. Because it fell on top of the Sun and also of the Tower as well. So this is also part of that as well. So there's a sort of shaky energy there. I was like, somebody doesn't really know which way to really take this. So what am I getting? I'm getting whistle blowing. Is that applying to anybody here? It's coming at me really loud. Somebody's exposing something. Does that make sense to someone? Or something's coming to light that maybe wasn't apparent before. It's not that it was hidden. It's more that it wasn't spoken about. So somebody's talking about this and putting all of the cards on the table, so to speak. But someone is still trying to get away with something here. Someone's trying to get away with something, you know, but the other person needs to be strategic. Feel free to switch that. With the Star here, there's definitely healing. There are healing vibes. You've had the Star twice. This doesn't always happen in readings. You've had the Star twice. So take this time out to look at what it is you need within yourself as a human being to bring that sense of equilibrium back. You know, remember we started with this balance thing and not overdoing things. So take this time to come back into self. Nurture what's important to you. And this could be your spiritual practices. This is, you know, this has been the case for me. Like I've been muty all over the place, right? So all I had was my meditation. I didn't have anything else. So I just had to lean into it. And it was beautiful, team. And once again here, you've got the Lovers. There's love that's coming in for somebody here. It could lead to marriage. Remember, I've had that marriage card. And I also had the Ace of Cups. There's marriage for somebody here. There's a relationship that's trying to reconcile itself. It's 2 people very passionate about each other. It could be something different between you as well. And that can be anything. It can be race, it can be height, it can be culture, it can be jobs. You know, I've actually got friends who work in the circus. I know, how fun, right? And actually the husband is just like a trader or something like this. So, you know, very, very, very different people. Yeah, something quite different about you. But there's a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot. I'll leave that there. Capricorn. So I'm going to add in a fun thing at the end for you here. I'll normally do this on Clubhouse, but I thought I'll do it here for you because I haven't seen you for so long. I'm going to try not to make it too long, man. You know, it's just like, leave us alone. We don't want to hear you just chatting on, rambling on. But this is something that I normally do on Clubhouse. So you know, I never really hear from the single people out there, okay? Not that I'm giving you a separate reading for the singles, but what I'm going to do is, right, pull some cards, and we're going to see what is happening in your love life if you're dealing with any of these other signs. That's quite fun, isn't it? Like I said, I normally do it on Clubhouse, not really on here, but I thought I'd have a go. Okay, so let's try with Aries. So if a Capricorn is dealing with an Aries, we're in Aries season now. I'm going to do an Aries reading. If a Capricorn is dealing with an Aries, what can they expect? If a Capricorn is dealing with an Aries, what can they expect? Give and take. That person wants to take some time to share resources with you. Give me one more card. Yeah. Okay, this person is, you know, a bit of a keeper. We've got the 6 of discs and the 4 of wands. This person wants to take time to share their resources with you so you can maybe build solid foundation together. Okay, this person seems to be quite interested. All right, I like that. Taurus. Give me 2 cards for Taurus. If Capricorn is dealing with a Taurus, what can they be expecting? Taurus. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Taurus, somebody wants to have success with you, but is finding it difficult to find the common ground. I don't think they feel stable enough to bring that energy to you at this particular point in time, but they do want success with you. So keep entertaining it. It looks good. Let's get Cancer. If Capricorn is dealing with Cancer, gosh, they fell out quickly. If you're dealing with a Cancerian, this person is working on a lot of things right now. They're working on a lot of things, a lot of competition, and they're trying to keep all the fires burning at this particular point in time because they're coming out from something that was a little bit sort of headachy. This person seems to be moving on though. So if you're dealing with a Cancerian, notice what the situation is. This person, I feel, is moving on after having to juggle multiple things and working on multiple things. It's almost like they don't have a lot of time for a relationship right now. Okay, that just fell out. Gemini. Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Gemini, let's see what they say. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Capricorn, what do we got? Oh my God, the same card. Okay. They're asking for you to be strong in the situation, okay? Or the person is trying to be strong at this particular point in time. I just think they have their own stuff going on. Here with the 7 of Wands, this person is bravely and courageously trying to stay on top of their shit right now. So it seems like they may not have as much time for you at this particular point in time. Doesn't mean it won't change though. Leo. If Capricorn is dating a Leo, what is going on there? If Cappies are dating Leos, oh my gosh, that's a lot. I don't want all the cards. But okay. If you're dating a Leo, this is hot, okay? This is happening. This person thinks you are like this person thinks you are the cat's pajamas. You're amazing, basically. They see you as their definite lover. They're very passionate about you here with the King of Wands, you know, and they're determined to, right, there's a focus here on you as well, sort of thing, like there's a focus on this relationship. I think that's really interesting. That's if you're dealing with a Leo. This person's really into you. Keep the fire burning, babes. Virgo. Virgo, please. If Capricorn is dealing with a Virgo, another earth sign. Let's see what happens there. Very interesting. If Capricorn is dealing with a Virgo, please. Can I get just 2 cards? Just 2, please. Just give me 2. Come on. A Hierophant. Okay, so this could be a marriage or a higher level of commitment. Give me one more. A marriage or a higher level of commitment. I was going to say they don't want to say anything else. Yeah, that somebody wants to be successful in. This person is very, very, very interested in upgrading this relationship. Libra. Okay, Libra. I feel like there could be always confusion there. Libra. Give me 3 cards. No, 2 cards, please. Why did I say 3? Maybe there's something going on there, Libra. I'm sorry, Capricorn with Libra. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because then what fell out? The Chariot in reverse and the King of Swords. So something isn't moving forwards as quickly as what you would hope it would move. You know, there's a conversation maybe that needs to be had, you know, but the person's going to come in cold. They're not going to come in like all kind of like, oh yeah, hi babe. It's going to be like, you owe me rent. And that's it. That's very interesting. I mean, Libra is an air sign. You know, but Libras are much more emotional than most of the other air signs, so I'm surprised at that. Okay, Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, give me 1 more card. Capricorn. Yeah, somebody wants to share resources with you. Oh, there may be a comeback in a... okay, apart from the comeback here, you know, because the 6 of Swords is in reverse, okay? So there could be a reversal of a decision that was made, i.e., you know, the person decided to make a U-turn. This could also mean here that there's actually somebody who is scared to move on from a situation, mainly because of shared resources. Somebody maybe lives here with a Scorp and is very much like, I'm not in a position to leave right now. That can happen. We've all been there. I've been there. I've been there, man. I've been there. Okay. Take it as it is. A card just literally turned for you, Scorpio. Meditate. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. If my Capricorn is dealing with a Sagittarius, what is happening? What can they expect? Thank you. Sagittarius. If Capricorn is dealing with Sagittarius, what can they expect? Okay. Of course, Sagittarius will turn up in their own part of the reading. But somebody doesn't have perspective on this relationship. Somebody does not have perspective on this relationship. So you need to take it for what it is. And but King of Wands, I've spoke a lot about the King of Wands, more so than any other card. You know, with perspective in reverse, right? There's somebody who is just not seeing the situation for exactly what it is. You need to see the situation for what it is. Capricorns dating other Capricorns. This is getting quite long. I'm sorry, Capricorn. Capricorn dating other Capricorns. What can they be expecting? What is going on there? Capricorn dating other Capricorns. Wonder how you all get on together. That's nice. Oh, okay. So, Capricorns dating other Capricorns. There's somebody who's stuck in their head about something. That's interesting. That card came out in the first reading I tried to do for you. I remember this now. There's a call for you to meditate. I told you there's a spiritual journey here for these Capricorns here, okay? And time to take the blindfold off and take responsibility for what is happening. Stand up and take responsibility for what is happening. The answers are there, you know, but you have to want to see it. Open the eyes, basically. Open the eyes. After you've gone inward and the messages have dropped in, okay? There is something here you're refusing to see. It's time to now see it. Aquarius. Let's get the aquas in there. If Capricorn is dating an aqua, what can they expect? End of March. If Capricorn is dating an Aquarium, what's happening? Give me 1 more. Give me 1 more. 1 card. Justice, which is the only one you need. So there could be a resurrection here of a situation that had basically died, okay? There could be someone here who's also making an announcement about something that may have to do with you. Aquas. 4 Capricorns. Yeah, it feels like you are seeing everything for what it is. Everything is in color. Nothing is in black and white anymore. Everything's very, very clear, you know. So it's likely there could be a resurrection of a situation, all right? But they're just asking you to take the time to look at the full picture for what it is. Look at the full picture for what it is. I think it's interesting that you only got the 1 card for Aqua. Pisces, please. Capricorn, if you're dating a Piscean, what is the situation there? Give me 2. Capricorn dating Pisces. Just give me 2, please. Capricorn dating Pisces. Just give me 2 cards, please. Just 2. Okay, I'll take those 2. That's interesting. This card has come up quite a lot. 6 of Discs. Sharing resources. So somebody here is sharing resources with others, or they want to share their resources with you. With the 4 of Cups here, somebody here isn't sure, you know, not sure if this is the right fit, you know, the right thing that they should do. So the person will go inward and think about it a little bit deeper. You know, this person needs to take some time out to consider what their options are, because there are resources to be shared. Somebody's feeling very generous and they want to share with you. So Capricorn, that is what I've got for you. End of March energy. Wow, my voice held up. I hope this reading resonates for some of y'all. It was wonderful to spend the time with you. Remember, if you want personals, I'll do 1 more week of the special price, mainly because I was out of business last week. So I'm just catching up on things this week. Yeah, so 1 more week of the special price. All the details are in the box, okay? Any questions, let me know. Until that point, team, ciao for now. You know, I've got a few readings coming up for you. Few readings. I've got April coming up. I've got weekend vibes coming up. I know some of you are dealing with Aries, so have a look out for that reading as well. My darlings, ciao for now. Love to you all.